A deadly 40-minute climb. A tragic but triumphant love story between a princess and the god of the wind. Beautiful cobbled streets, colorful murals, blue skies, delicious food. It's all here in Tepoztlan, only about an hour and a half from Mexico City. South of Mexico in Morelos, Tepoztlan, the magic town, is found. With its rugged walls, over 600 meters high, over the valley, Cerro del Tepozteco welcomes you to Tepoztlan. As in every Mexican magic town, churches are some of the biggest attractions, and this is not the exception. Murals are one thing Tepoztlan is famous for. Featured all over the town, almost in every corner. You will find them by the dozens. And the food? It doesn't get any better than this. Once you are here, you will be able to enjoy, to the fullest, a delicious traditional Mexican dish while you enjoy the atmosphere of this truly magnificent magic town. Now this is where the real challenge begins. This is a total killer. This is what I would recommend. Month's workout in one day. In a couple of hours. This is all you need. As you can see, this is no easy task. And there's no other way to put it other than where there's a will, there's a way. Now, ask myself, how do I go about this? That's all I have to say. Somebody decided this would be a good idea. Out here, I feel like I am in Jurassic Park. I don't know about you, but you will encounter some velociraptors at any point. So this is the ticket to get into the pyramid. It's 55 pesos, which is about $2.50. Yeah, like $2.50. And here we go. So this is where we are. I keep climbing. A beautiful Tlahuica princess who was as beautiful as the moon itself lived in what we know now as Tepoztlan. One day, as she was bathing in the cool waters of the Atongo River, a little red bird came down from the foothills of Cerro del Aire, perched on the branches of a tree near the princess, and began to sing beautiful trills while she bathed. This went on for months. One day, the bird dropped one of his colored feathers, and the princess picked it up and placed it on her head. That was the last day the red bird came to sing its songs. The princess, needless to say, became very sad after that. 3 months later, the princess confessed to her parents that a new life was growing in her belly. Tepoztlan was born. The father decided to get rid of the child by placing him in a maguey cactus so that the sun would burn him to death. However, the plant bent its leaves to shelter him and protect him. He then threw the child in a giant anthill so the ants would eat him, but the ants fed him instead. In a third attempt to disappear the little one, he placed him in a basket and threw him into the river downstream. An elderly couple picked him up and decided to keep him. Years went by and the child grew. At the time, a fearsome giant snake lived in the nearby town of Xochicalco. The villagers, in order to keep it away, would provide a man every week to fight against it and avoid multiple slaughter. In all cases, the man never returned. It was the turn of the old man who had taken such good care of the young prince. When the young prince realized his father would never return, he quickly took his father's place and ran on to face the giant monstrous snake. On the way, he gathered several slabs of black sharp obsidian to fight. When he arrived to face the giant, the young prince managed to dodge the first attack. However, the snake was too fast for him and he ended up being devoured. But long and behold, inside the snake, he took out the sharp stones he had picked up and began cutting the bowels of the malefic being until he made a huge hole to get out. The young hero climbed to the hill to light a fire whose white smoke would announce the death of the giant and the victory of the Son of the Wind. As much of a challenge it is to go up, coming down from the hill is just as difficult. You have to be very careful not to slip and fall. Watch your step and enjoy the ride. God-made, man-made, so many incredible things to see and do here in Tepoztlan. Stay tuned for the second part of this little adventure in Tepoztlan. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.